This is Tony Bell, a 44-year-old Englishman and a former taxi driver, who 7 years ago became a professional dart player. Tony was in the city on a promotional tour for Trulon darts, which are distributed in Canada by Slazenger. And Slazenger certainly has picked a skilled craftsman of the sport to push their product. Tony, you actually make your living playing darts.
Yes, I do. I'm classified as a full-time professional dart player, and I represent a company back in the UK.
Over in England, are there competitions for dart players with purses, with money?
Yes, there's some very big competitions. At the moment, this year, there's an individual competition, and the winner gets a £3,000 prize.
What's the most you've ever won in a tournament?
The most I've ever won in a tournament would be about £1,000 in a singles competition.
Tony challenged me to a contest on the old hockey. That's what they call the dart playing area. You toe the hockey. At first, Tony's challenge sounded more than fair.
I could have $100, and you don't put anything up at all. But if I beat you, we'll have a little forfeit game afterwards.
Oh, I see. So I have a free chance at winning $100 as it is.
You do indeed, yes.
With only a slight consequence.
That's all, just a slight consequence at the end of the game.
A game of darts can start at 1,001 points, or 701, or 501, or 301. Tony and I chose the lesser amount of 301, the point of the game being simply to work down to zero. Amazingly, I scored 76 on my first tosses. Tony, obviously under pressure of losing his $100, could manage only 80 and a mere 5-point lead. Not very much for the former United Kingdom champion. However, as the game progressed, Tony took control. When I could score only 17 on my fifth attempt, I was down to 121. Tony scored a beautiful 100 and needed only a double 16 to win the match. After just missing with his first two shots, Tony Bell hit the spot to win the game, and I would now have to live up to my half of the bargain. All Tony wanted to do was shoot at an apple on my head. In front of the amused gathering in the Duke of Gloucester pub, I couldn't back out, but boy was I ever scared. He did it, and never has this reporter ever been so relieved. The game of darts, it can be very exciting if you play it Tony Bell's way.
He didn't get that one, the battery ran flat.